Good morning, Ensemble. Here is the instructional piece for your entrances and the breakdown of your moves. What I'm going to try to do very briefly, but just again as a source of reminder, is talk through the entrances, who's entering from where, and at what point in the song. And then I'm going to do, again, a very quick demonstration of your particular dance moves. And then in the following clip, we're going to do a full demonstration with the CD soundtrack, starting at verse 2. Again, I'll try to talk through who enters when, and then finish up with all of your dance moves, then put to music. So first, let's talk about who is entering when. The song begins, and we go through all of the first verse, the intro, the first verse, and dance break number 1. That all happens with you guys set to enter backstage. You don't have to worry about coming out just yet. The first 3 people that are going to enter at verse number 2, so wait for the end of the dance break. Verse 2 starts with when Grandmama, whose age is 80. That is verse 2. What happens is Jimmy, John Dyson, and Mark, as Sir Evelyn, they are all going to enter from stage right. Jimmy is going to make his way to the deck, center stage. John and Mark enter from stage right together. You can enter in character. You can enter mid-conversation, but make sure that ensemble, it is really, really important that you guys enter in character and in matching the energy of the cast that has already, made their way onto the stage. So it has to be continuous, seamless transitions of just this layering of people that are building the scene and continuing to contribute to the scene. So it's going to be really important that you enter just again with a lot of energy and in character. So Jimmy is entering from stage right, as is John and Mark. John and Mark kind of, again, can enter mid-conversation or mid-action, something. John is going to cross the stage and make his way over to stage left. Mark is going to interact and hang out over here with Moonface. Moon is also on the stairs, stage right. So again, that is going to happen over there. John crosses the stage over to here. At the end of verse 2, Ernie is waiting for the cue line, tennis pros, which is coming out of the line when mothers pack and leave for father because they decide they'd rather be tennis pros, the T of tennis. Ernie's ready to step off from stage left. He's going to stay on the stage level and again kind of hang out maybe definitely on the audience side of those stairs, even maybe closer towards the bottom of the stairs. The gentlemen at that point on the stage are splitting to make a group over here. So John and Ernie can kind of jump in with them into this group and be ready for the next section that's coming up. So that is the end of verse 2. Jimmy, John, Mark, and Ernie have all made their way out. At the start of the second dance break, which is just like the first one, it follows verse 1. This second dance break follows verse 2. The rest of the ensemble is entering from both sides of the stage. We will definitely determine if you are going to enter from the upper backstage level or if we're going to have you enter from the stage. We will definitely decide that, but I will do my best that if you are entering right now in rehearsals from either side of the stage to not change that entrance, just for consistency's sake so that you know exactly what's going on. What happens is, from stage right is Alicia, Liz, and Marion. From stage left is Carol, Missy, and Mackenzie. Again, entering in character with a lot of energy. You have 32 counts to make your way to that deck, which again, cross your fingers, we're all going to fit. Enter in character, making noise. Definitely make noise here. The gentlemen are going to be making noise, kind of hooting and hollering at the ladies, so you won't feel out of place. It's not going to be just the 6 of you. Yay! Making noise. There's going to be a lot coming on for noise down here already on the stage. So Enter again, party, party, party for 32 counts. Your visual cue to bring the noise down is going to be when the partner section starts, when the cast is coupled up and dancing. When they start to dance together in those pairs, the noise level has to definitely drop, okay? So that is just your visual cue, time to bring it down, but that is at 32 counts. Ernie and I believe that John is also doing this partner dance, I believe, and Moonface. At the point that the gentlemen take off to meet up with their partner, you join them and go to whoever you need to go to for that particular part of the dance. When the couples separate, that is Jimmy's cue to start working the crowd. Again, doing captain-y things, shaking hands, saluting, with Ernie and all things like that. Very happy, nothing too formal, definitely nothing too serious. When you are watching everything ensemble, you can be an audience. You can pantomime a conversation to the person next to you and, oh, wow, that is fantastic. Nothing that would be audible, but again, a pantomime conversation with lots of nice, big, happy reactions, that would be perfect. Coming out of dance break number 2 is what is being called the a cappella section. It is all labeled in your music just simply as dance. There's not a lot of description there, but this second dance break, the a cappella section where the pit comes back in, that is all labeled as just dance in your scores. I remember from rehearsal the other day. At the start of this a cappella section, we are all going to go into, again, some type of a frozen position in character, watching the dancers who are going to be downstage center. You will have, most likely, at least a railing here and a railing here. I don't know about a railing in the center, but if you've got a railing or a set of stairs next to you, definitely utilize this set so that you're not just simply standing facing the front, hands down, not really doing something that would be maybe very interesting or very original to watch. So if you've got a stair next to you, gentlemen, absolutely. If you want to put a foot up on the stairs or a foot up on the railing. Ladies, if you want to put, an elbow if there's a railing in front of you. Go back to back with a person that's beside you. If we can still see your face and you choose to sit on a stair to watch, by all means. Again, just be creative, and we'll let you know in rehearsal if we can't see you, or if for whatever reason what you choose to do as a frozen position doesn't work. We'll definitely let you know. But like I said, just be creative here and make it interesting for you. The a cappella section is approximately 60 counts. So at this point on the stage, Moonface has kind of booked his way over to stage left this time, and Ernie and Jimmy are bookending the ensemble. Again, cross your fingers that we all fit on that deck. So Jimmy, I believe, is on the stage right end of this group with Ernie on the stage left end. Just be ready to adjust if we have to pull you off of the deck and maybe either put you on a landing or maybe a set of stairs. But again, I'll try really, really hard to not change what side of the stage you are on. So Jimmy is stage right frozen, hopefully on the deck. Ernie, same thing on the deck, hopefully. Stage left, ensemble is in between. And again, we're frozen. The a cappella section is approximately 60 counts, approximately, which sounds like, whoa, but it's not very long. It'll basically go by like that. At the end of the a cappella section, that's your first applause point, okay? So that is, oh, yes, that was great, fantastic. That I am okay with. I would say maybe just because the dance has to keep going, I would do just claps and big faces and, clapping out to the dancers and to each other. Probably, I don't think I would do any noise there because the dancing is going to just continue. It's a seamless transition out of the a cappella section where the pit is going to re-enter. So just because the dance isn't stopping, I think I might hold off on telling you to make noise there, but we can definitely make some nice big claps. The dance continues. We stay, obviously, when you start to clap, you've broken out of your frozen positions. The pit comes back in. You are still in the same spots. You're in the same lineup that you were when you were frozen. But now, again, you can go back to interacting and watching and throwing in some gestures and again, those pantomimed conversations. Perfect for this. The cast is going to go into this trench line. This is a backwards kick line, and it starts to the front, they turn to the side, they turn to that side, it ends back to the front with a nice big stomp. You will see it, you will hear it, you will know when they're done, I promise. After that big stomp out of those backward kick lines, so when you see them starting to kick backwards, that's your visual cue. Be ready for your second applause. They finish that up. They all stomp, and that is a perfect spot to then once again make some noise. It's your second applause point, so again to each other, to them, and make some noise that time. So time number 2, definitely throw in some audible things. 24 counts, that's all you've got. After those 24 counts is where we're going to do this little walk in place. It is exactly